All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastordowell. I want to talk about being pessimistic and at the same time having no production. I cannot tell you how many times people will come to the ministry. They'll want to consume our time, energy, and effort. Sometimes people, when they come, you can easily discern that these people are looking at you with a slanted eye. You know what's amazing me? And it's almost like they're very reserved. They have walls up. All right? That's fine and good. But the Bible says to prove all things. That means to test everything and then to hold fast to that which is good. If you're going to test something, you have to put forth the time, energy, and effort. It's not sit back, wait, and see if your suspicions or your assumptions is true. You get it? I've learned that the most pessimistic people in the world, their greatest fears is discovering that someone is just like them. That's what I've learned. But when you come to a place like Straightway, we don't have all those fears. We don't have all those walls up because we are a free people. And being a free people, we're very open and very honest and very diligent and very perceptive about what we're doing. We can only hope that you can end up that way, but listen, I'm going to say it, I've said it once, said it 1,000 times. If you feel fear, that's because you are fearful. If you feel anxiety, that's because you have anxiety. If you feel joy, that's because you feel joy. What people need to learn to do is take direct responsibility for their own actions and learning how to discern themselves. Rather than also, all the time continually keep putting forth the finger and blaming everybody else for their condition. I've been an example for people for a very, very long time, and I'm planning on continuing on being an example. And I've learned that no matter how much an example you are, that still doesn't motivate people to get out of their shell. That still doesn't motivate the people to start producing anything themselves. You know the reason why? Because it all comes with the changing of this mind, or what commonly called changing the channel. If what you're doing is not working for you, if you don't have no love, joy, peace, long-suffering, happiness in what you're doing, sooner or later, hopefully a light bulb will come on and say, you know what? I ain't got this right. Because we live in a fallen world. You know that nobody has nothing good to say about anybody. You know that by now. They ain't got nothing good to say about you. But you have to pay attention to fruit. Fruit. And when I say fruit, I'm talking about you yourself have to know the fruit on the tree. You yourself have to have the experience, not based on what somebody else has said. Based on what somebody else has said is a false witness. We may be entitled to our own opinion, but we're not entitled to our own facts. And that's what people will give you, is their opinion and try to present them forth as facts. But remember, there are two sides to every single story. And you need to know your story, meaning know yourself and learn it very well. Nobody, no matter what amount of truth is presented to you, is going to help you come out of you. You have to do that yourself. And you have to be willing to change and to bring forth fruit. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, happiness, gentleness, meekness, temperance. And then it goes on to say, against such that is, there is no law. No law whatsoever at all. So, learn from these videos that I'm making while I'm out and have time to make them. Apply these principles to your life and see if they bring forth the type of fruit you desire. Shalom, shalom.